Okay, so the moment where Mel and Kimmy have their back and forth about whether or not they think Tisha is in denial. Kimmy, why didn't you just answer outright, like whether yes or no? I'm wondering, why was it a back and forth? We understand why Mel hesitated, because in the past, Mel has alluded that Marceau has cheated. But for Kimmy, I don't really understand her endgame. Now we can discuss Melody, Stormi, and Bettie. So I've been reading in different forums and Facebook groups just to try to get some backstory on the situation, because I always felt like Mel and Stormi were really compatible as far as friendship goes. I felt like Stormi was riding for Mel during that season where everybody was basically wallowing in her misery when her and Martell started going through their things. But no, from what I gathered, Mel made a tweet, and obviously, I see, that's the thing. Most people are saying they felt like the tweet was toward Destiny, but Stormi insists that she felt like the tweet was toward her, or at least Mel's fans were in the comments saying that she was talking about Stormi. Something about being recorded in her house, right? So Bettie, Love and Marriage Huntsville fan number one, then took it upon herself to insert herself into the beef. And from what I've heard, Bettie, since season one, has been a fan of this show. Bettie, since season one, has not liked Mel. Bettie, since season one, has talked shit about Mel in these groups. So Bettie, since season one, has been waiting on an opportunity to insert herself into this cast and express some frustration with Mel, a person she don't even know. I think that people need to stop bringing their moms on this show. I think that people who are being targeted by these moms need to stop being so worried about respecting their elders and give these people exactly what the fuck they asking for. Stop letting these old ass ladies come on and disrespect y'all because they got a point to prove, or they want to fight on behalf of their child, or whatever it is that they are doing. I think nip it in the bud ASAP. Do not let it linger. Do not let it grow. I'm so glad that Mel finally put Bettie in her place. Bettie is too old to be acting how she acted last night. I'm sorry, but comments made by other people should not have made you that angry. It should not have made you that angry. And everybody's always like, Mel, why don't you call off your fans? Because if it was, first of all, I guess you could consider a Melometer, right? I'm a fan of Mel. I like her character on the show. With that being said, I am in a lot of groups full of Melometers, obviously. And so, yeah, a few of them are very, rabid. They're very rabid. So I understand that, yeah, maybe they could take some shit and run with it, right? But you have to understand that if Mel spent time checking her fans for everybody that they decide they want to come for, she'd be calling off dogs all day. Who has time for that? And it's like, Stormi, as a business owner, a big business owner, you have too much going on to be sitting up reading comments. You need to tell your messy ass mama to stop coming back and reporting to you what's in the comments. I just feel like part 2 was a shit show. It was a shit show. Carlos did a terrible job moderating. And it's funny because in my part 1 review, I said I hope he does a better job moderating. He did terrible. A lot of people will say, oh, he asked the right questions. I said that. Literally, I said that myself. But now I'm realizing he asked questions, right, to be nosy and to get into people's business. But that's not what reunions are about. For me, reunions are about closure, bringing a close to the prior season. What Carlos King does is asks a bunch of burning questions. And I notice he asks questions that have nothing to do with what happened in the season. Like the whole conversation about Kiki cheating on her husband cheating on him, and all of that. What did that have to do with the past season? I understand Tisha threw that out and maybe they wanted to stay on that, but to me, it's not organized like the Black Expo. There was an organizational issue. And I just think they need a new cast, a new host. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. And it's pretty short because, like I said, I'm actually disgusted with Carlos King right now. Like, I'm pissed. And he needs his lashings. And I'm pretty much done with this show. These people are educated, they say, but they are not acting like it at all. Almost everybody on that stage has a college degree, if not two. A few of them have doctor in front of their name, right? Well, no, I think they might just be male. But I'm kind of done with it. Anyway, Nell and Fletch look amazing. They are like my second faves. You know, I really like Stormi and Courtney, but I love Nell and Fletcher, and I look forward to seeing them a little bit next reunion, maybe. And other than that, y'all, thank you for tuning in with me again. That will conclude my review of part 2 of the Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6 reunion special.